Hey everyone, I am back with another trainer trial. I am here with Jordy Alexander, personal trainer here in Westchester County, New York. Jordy, great to see you. Thanks so much for doing this.
Great to see you too, Glenn.
We are here at Strong by Lee, which is a personal training gym in White Plains, and we are going to check out Dualbell for a number of exercises. Jordy, again, appreciate you coming to do this. You've seen Dualbell a little bit. What are some of the things that you are looking forward to trying out today?
I'm looking forward to seeing how I can utilize it in a versatile capacity, seeing different ways in which I can use the Dualbell with my at-home clients who have their own at-home gyms, and kind of seeing how I can be creative with it.
Any specific exercises you might be excited to try tonight?
I think deadlifts, overhead press, really clean, maybe a landmine press, something in that capacity.
Well, you can definitely do all of those, so I'm happy to say yes to all. And in addition to that, you are a personal trainer here, so you do have, as you said, you have at-home clients. You train some people here as well.
Yes.
Why don't you take a moment to just talk about what you do and tell everybody about your fitness business.
Okay, so I mostly do a lot of strength training. I work with a variety of populations of clients. We do everything from trap bar deadlifts to dumbbell bench press, barbell bench press. We use a lot of different modes of training.
Are there any specific goals that you focus on with people, or is it pretty general?
Certainly, a lot of common goals like weight loss, building strength. People want to be able to move and move well. I think that's very, very important. Something that I really focus on with my clients is not only getting them strong, but getting them confident and being able to feel like they can move unhindered and unimpeded outside the gym as well.
Great. Well, I definitely think Dualbell will be a tool that you can use to help them accomplish all those things, and we'll give it a shot with all the exercises that you've mentioned and maybe a few others.
Okay, great. Yeah,
Awesome. Let's do it. Let's get started.
It's easier to manage because the bar's a little bit thinner, actually, so it's easier to grip. Pretty good. That's hardly different than a regular bar. So I think the fact that this is thinner, that's 1 inch as opposed to like a big bar, but I think for purposes of at-home training, it's perfectly appropriate. Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, you could do front squats, you could do cleans, you could do deadlifts. In terms of the movement, it felt pretty steady. Like the flow of movement felt pretty good. Just like the bar path, you feel like it was impeded by any of this stuff. I think you're getting the same kind of resistance and the same kind of stimulus. You would be with the same weight of a regular 45-pound bar with plates. And it seems a little more versatile. I like how it's spaced out with the blue rods. So I think I prefer this over a plate, specifically because you can get a longer stretch. When there's a plate, well, I've been hit before, so I can really get long. So I like that a lot more. I think I like the kneeling better. Same thing as a regular barbell. All the things I'm trying to get, a good overhead position, I can get with the bar, better in a half kneeling position, admittedly, but yeah, it's pretty much the same thing. I think that. Yeah, it's good both positions actually. Still felt the bench press in my chest. I still felt it in a very similar way that I feel bench press on the bar with plates. Initially, when I took the bar off the rack, my body was just kind of like, okay, I gotta get adjusted to this a little bit. It's okay, all right, it's cool. And then the rest was pretty much the same. Still felt it like a regular bench press. Still felt it in all the same muscles. There wasn't anything about the weight that felt unbalanced or unbalancing or anything like that. I think it's a great way to work on your bench press if you don't have weights. So I like this a lot better, mostly because this isn't fixed to the pre-existing bar. And I think that gives you more options. The fact that it's removable, it's not fixed to the bar, I think I think that's better for a home gym. Pretty much the same as a regular squat.
All right, so we're all done. Jordy, thank you so much for doing all of this.
My
Appreciate
pleasure.
you spending the time with me. What are some of your key takeaways? What you're feeling towards Dualbell now that you've tried it, played around with it a little bit?
I like it. I think it's versatile. We definitely use it in some of my clients. I like the fact that it's easy to take off, it's easy to put back on, you can use it with different bars.
And were there any specific exercises that stood out to you over others? Did you have a favorite?
I think Romanian deadlifts, front squats, back squats, if you have a rack, which is really cool. Landmine presses, that was really good. I really like the range of motion in the landmine row.
And when you think about some of the exercises that your clients perform at home with you, where do you think you develop it?
I think it fits in with most of the patterns that we train in terms of your push, your pull, your squat, overhead press, if you have range of motion for it. I don't think there's much that wouldn't fit.
So when someone's putting together their own gym, what are some of the key points that they should try to keep in mind as they're figuring out what pieces of equipment to put into their
Okay, so I think something that's versatile that can enable them to do lots of movements where they can consistently and progressively overload their muscles. Something that saves space, something that's cost effective, I think is important. And something that will motivate them to want to. Something they can get excited about.
And when you look at Dualbell, do you think it hits a lot of those points?
For sure it does. Especially when you're doing things that require barbell and you want to lift heavier weight, because you want to have a bigger stimulus and you want to overload your muscles, you want to get better results. If you have something that's small, that gives that to them, I think that it is both encouraging and will help them be consistent.
And what would you say to somebody who only has dumbbells at home and very little after?
I mean, I say that's fine. If that works for you, then, to me, it's not, it's more of how creative can you be with your equipment, with your budget in terms of what you're wanting to spend or are able to spend. As long as you're targeting your training in a way that is serving your overall goals, I think that's the most important thing. If you feel that you want to be able to do movement and add more weight, your Dualbell is a great way to do that.
Well, I sincerely appreciate you taking part in this, doing all of these exercises for us. Your second workout of the day. Thank you so much. Great to see you again, and look forward to seeing you again soon.
Awesome.